8 wins, man. Not easy, obviously.
No, it's not easy, and obviously Shinkman and Jake Hunter not being available after all they threw this past weekend, I mean, it makes it a little bit harder, but, man, I can't say enough about Ethan Dorby. I mean, that wasn't the plan for him to go out there and go 4 2/3, but he was special and punched out 10 guys out the bullpen. That's unbelievable.
You know, when you talk about him going 4 2/3, but when you put him in the fifth, that's a tough spot. You know, 1 out, a couple guys on, and just to get out of that, and you guys score in the bottom of that inning. I mean, how big is that?
It's huge. You know, he had been in that situation before as far as, I guess he came in to face a lefty when we played North Carolina here, but they pinch hit the righty, and of course he got a 2-0 count, and the righty got a swing off. But that's the way he pitched in the fall most of the time and in the preseason, and he's just regained his confidence, and I'm sure they thought it was a different pitcher from what they saw when he started at Old Dominion, because he was throwing the ball like 82 miles an hour. Tonight it was a lot of 88s.
How big is it that he was able to close it down? I mean, they got a homer on him, a double, and then he just whatever.
I'm sure he was, you know, on fumes a little bit. He was, you know, threw 76 pitches, but you know, he felt good about that left-handed matchup there at the end. It's not, you know, by design that you put the time run on the base. So as I told Coach O, we're playing Russian roulette a little bit, but it worked out well for us, so we're happy about it.
Does he look like a different pitcher to you, or is he just kind of getting back to what you've seen early on?
I mean, he definitely looks like a different pitcher than what he was at Old Dominion. Some mechanical stuff he had gotten off, and Coach Knight worked with him and got his velo back up. I mean, 82 versus 88, and then he's got the slider, so it makes it a lot harder for guys to know if a fastball or slider is coming.
What were those conversations like when Jabari was about to hit? You knew he'd already struck him out the previous 2 times. To be careful.
Yeah, well, just, you know, Boucher is a good hitter. I mean, he's actually, his numbers probably aren't as good as what kind of hitter he is. And, once we lost the count, we were like, yeah, we're just not going to let him tie the game up with one swing.
And then offensively, you know, the answer there for early runs, kind of what did that mean for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime Riley leads off the game and gets on base, it just makes it hard on teams because they're worried about him. And, you know, you got Carter and JC behind him. Thought Carter obviously put a good swing on the ball, and then JC fought a ball into the outfield with 2 strikes. And, you know, just that last run that we scored, Riley fights a double over the first baseman's head. And, you know, I don't know if Carter maybe has had 1 sack bunt all year, but he practices it every day, gets it down, and then JC's got 2 strikes infield in and just hits the ball the other way and drives them in. So that was a big run.
How nice is it to be able to use Carter in that situation to bunt, just knowing you got the guys behind him that can get it done?
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. I mean, we work on that stuff all the time with all of our guys to be able to do that. I mean, J-Dub is one of the best bunters on our team, and he's a catcher, so it just gives you different options. I mean, he put down a safety sack at FAU that was unbelievable. So Coach Palumbo works with those guys really hard, and they're able to execute.